Hey, there he is.
Booyah! What's going on?
Yeah.
Sorry about
How
the
are you?
delayed people. I'm good. I'm good.
He's he's here. That's the main thing. How is everyone today? Who's here? Chuck it in the chats. JT, how are you, brother?
Bro, great, 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 great. Good day. Heading
Kicking goals.
into we got some data on the clock that's about to come out. Double
Yeah.
double whammy while we on live today. So yeah, good
What
day,
do
good
we?
day.
What is coming up right now? What do we got? We have the
ECB,
Euro.
yeah, Euro bad boy.
Mm.
The
And then
Euro
we
have
have a
their
bit of
rate
PPI and
decision.
unemployment. Yeah. PPI and unemployment claims after that. So bit of action tonight. Bit of action for us.
When you say tonight, bro, it always throws me off. I'm like, bro, tonight. I
Yeah,
mean,
I know.
but
Yeah, that's
but
like
good.
when you
Should be an easy day.
It's like yesterday when you were talking about the debate, and you're like, "Oh, yesterday's
Mhm.
debate," and I was like, "It was fucking today. What are you talking about?" Then I remember like yesterday for everyone else.
Yeah,
But yeah,
crazy,
who's
crazy.
here? Leo's here. Hey, Leo.
What's
Um,
going on? What's going on? Everybody,
who
if you're
else
in the
is in the?
chat, let us know that you're here.
How? Yeah, there's. What? Let's start off with the unofficial Discord sort of rundown as we sort of wait for people to jump in. So, what is happening? Let me share this puppy with everyone. All right, so pull me in.
There
Wait a
you go,
sec.
my bro.
All right, we're on. And of course, as always, if anyone has results, pop it in Profit Flex right now because you'll get some live updates on that little baby right now.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
so I'm pretty sure I think most people are already in the Discord, but it is fun to run down and sort of give the flowers to the people that deserve it that are getting results with
For sure, bro.
with how we
For
roll.
sure.
So it's not so much uh, showing it anymore. It's more or less just giving people the flowers when they deserve it. So we like to do that. My fucking phone's going off. Better put that on
You
silent.
you you realize we have to give them their flowers because if you see it on Twitter, you probably won't realize how good it is compared to what's out there. Because some of these traders they trade with proper risk management. So when they use the the right strategy, everything perfect. Somebody who is a what I call them a high lot trader or just like an over leveraged trader, they won't see the value. But glad we can shine a light on these good traders. And also, if you're on the Discord, remember the people that we shout out. So you can definitely ask them for help, probably get some extra guidance. Take advantage of what the Discord is here for. It's just not to be on here and ask for a signal. This is a platform where we teach traders how to trade, not give traders the answer to trade. I mean, we give you the answer to trade, but you still have to understand so many markets that you can analyze. Some traders in the community are trading things that I'm not even looking at. I saw somebody trading AUD czar, and I was like, "Yo, that's
What the?
crazy." So, bro,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like we teach you how to fish, and then you go and fish. That's what like. I can't fish every time I throw my fishing rack. Doesn't mean that you're gonna catch some fish, but I'm sure you're gonna catch fish overall because you know how to fish. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah, that's it. You can lead a what's a saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't teach him or force him to drink. So that's what it's all about. And
exactly.
like everyone has their own mind. It's not just like everyone just follow JT and every trade he's in and try and take all these trades. Everyone's actually in there trying to help each other out as well. So bear that in mind. There is a
Well,
lot of
it's not even taking my trades. It's more about everybody in there know how to look at the markets and find their own entries. That's what it is. You get it's
I
like
get.
the goal the the goal is to learn how to find your own entries and exits by yourself, right? I can give a signal. A signal is not for somebody who don't know how to trade. A signal is for somebody who don't want to invest the time in analyzing the markets to find an opportunity. So they pay people like me to give them the opportunity. A signal is not for somebody who like some people who copy signals just work crazy schedules in their 9 to 5, and they just need to know, okay, I can listen to this guy. Or some people may use signals to kind of get better at finding their entry by back testing the signals that I call. So everybody has a different look at how they may use the service. But I just want you guys to understand, at True Trader, we focus on educating traders. That's what we
Yeah.
focus on. Not you waking up saying it's goal or buy. Like, you probably gonna get kicked out. I don't like those type of traders. Like, I can't
Yeah.
stand them.
Yeah, it's an educational community, I guess. We're not,
Yeah,
you know, once, and the best thing about it, like that's what you want for long term longevity in the game. You don't just want to have to rely on everyone else for your trades. You want to be able to make your own decisions. And that's what
exactly.
everyone's doing. Like, Chris, for instance,
Well,
he's
what was that? What market is that?
CAD
Yo, that's
chef.
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, see, bro, there's somebody, I don't know if I can't remember the person on Twitter, but somebody was like, they were mentally over this market, and I'm just like, bro, it's a part of the game. But I don't know if it's Swaggy Crypto or some crypto, somebody they were talk, or Alex. It was some one of your followers. I know they came from you. They were like, bro, these CAD pairs, bro. But what you guys have to understand is,
Oh,
when you're trading against the trend, you have to be emotionally prepared for that, because you're hedging the trend. If the
mm,
sentiment supports it and aligns with it, you can take it, but you just have to prepare for that. But the opportunity was definitely the buy based on where the price was in the markets. The fundamentals, definitely supported Switzerland cutting interest rates. We did see like some slowing inflation, so definitely supported. That's why we got that bounce. So solid, solid buy. I'm in that CAD CHF buy as well. Nasty entry.
yeah. Yeah. And then, oi, people that are in the call right now, drop your latest heat. Drop it
Yeah,
right
if
now.
you got some fire, drop it while we on the
Yeah.
live stream. Let's do that.
Let's put their feet to the fire here. I can't really see what's going on. It looks a little bit. Looks like it's
What
New
market is
Zealand
that?
dollar. It's
AUD.
NU. That is using a fancy font, which is
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't I didn't know you could
yeah.
change fonts, but I like it. But that's NU. So
Oh, okay, nice.
great trade
We go
by
high, we sell more. Nice.
Never
Too
Mind
easy.
Praise. I'm assuming that's their name.
Ah,
NVM. I say this every day. I'm going to butcher names. Sorry. Um, Ash B. So last night, Ash B had a good night. They're very
great
happy.
night.
So,
She
that,
passed phase 1 on NFP, which
yep.
we gave her the sauce, and now she's on phase 2, and she killed it with CPI yesterday. We gave her the sauce. Now let's see if we can get her to pass phase 2 today. So, bro, there are not a lot of people who can say what I'm about to say confidently, right? If you want to learn how to pass a prop firm challenge, join our community. Like, this is not something that she did by mistake. Most people who pass prop firm challenge, they gamble their way to pass them. This is not that. This is, she actually has a system, a strategy that she's following. Mind you, bro, she's been with me since 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ash,
so
it's not Ash's first rodeo. She knows exactly what she's doing.
nah,
And
she's been with me since 2020. So 4 years in the game with her. She's too fire.
damn, damn.
And it's a female
Um,
trader.
yeah.
Female traders, bro,
If you are a
saucy.
female trader, join our group. We've got profitable female traders, and they are hard to find. So if you want to get around other female traders who are profitable, it's
Facts.
not just all young men in there. There is females. It's a very diverse group. So
Exactly.
jump in there with us. And here we go. Someone's dropped a profit flex. Who is it?
Let's
Who wants some? Come on, in a muscle. This man is ripped.
Who's this now?
In a
Oh no,
muscle.
this guy. Yeah, no, this guy from Nigeria. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Um
how's a
bro,
discipline to have a rig like that?
bro,
Discipline.
the
Love that.
the um the crazy thing about this guy is that he's never paid for any of our services. He joined our community, and he's like acing it, bro. And he's like a newbie into the markets. And I try to tell people this is like, when you start trading, right, and you get the proper education, it shouldn't take you years to learn how to become profitable if you're learning from somebody that's already profitable. You get, like, you don't. you the whole like I call them trade and miss. Like, oh, you can't be profitable in less than a year. I don't believe that. I don't think that's like true. I think that's people who put their failures on other people or try and get people to relate to their process. When if you're new and you're watching this, you don't have to make that your process. Like, good education do cost, right? But you don't have to go through the L's that these people are taking. There's not a lot of L's you can take in trading, right? The L's that you take in trading is not knowing how to trade. Because if you know how to trade, you don't have to take a L. And I know that sounds crazy if you're not in on our Discord. So if you're not on the Discord and you're like, this guy is talking nonsense saying, oh, you can't take a L. That's so true. I have traders who are not taking L's. I'm not taking an L. Like, yeah. So
From an outside perspective, it does sound nuts. So jump in the Discord and just figure out how we do it.
or go look at the people that are not us and that are a product of what we
Yeah,
provide.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Like
what you do.
there's even some traders that are literally almost as good or better than JT at the moment, aren't they? JT that you've
Yeah.
taught. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, some I haven't even fully taught yet. You got
yeah,
somebody like Acumen, bro's a beast. You got somebody like Noel, a
yeah.
beast. A lot of these guys are too easy. Even the guy he just dropped his screenshot. Let's look at it. Is he
Where is he?
running
Let's have a look.
net profit on his portfolio?
Yeah. So he
Too
has
easy.
a what size account's that? But either way, he's
Think like
100%
5K.
on it. Yeah. So he's killing it.
Yeah, too easy. And he's like a newbie. Like newbie, like when I say newbie, like newbie, bro.
Yeah. Noob. And that's great. How good is that? Like starting off on the right foot. He's got the right
That's it.
mindset. He's in the right group. Good on him. And
That's it.
he'll be funded milking the markets very soon, without a doubt.
Very soon. Very soon.
Um,
So if
what
you
we
if
should
you
do,
if you're struggling with your prop firm account, get on our Discord server. I promise you, we're gonna help you pass. Too easy.
how about our man Rawlings in the chat once again, shouting us out. Rawlings is here every day.
My
I've seen him
G.
here every day, and
And we
we
got
love.
TJ. We got one of our True Trader team members on this bad boy. TJ, shout out to you.
Yes, got Emo. Sorry, I'm just gonna call him Bassi.
Oh,
How
yeah, I
are
see him
you? Um, that's another difficult name. There's a lot of difficult names here, or either that, or I'm just dyslexic. Um,
there.
might go with the latter. So should we go into some data that came out today? JT, you got your notes ready to roll, mate.
Yeah. Not much of
Kind of.
anything though, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
let's run through. This one's funner. It's the way funner group. I think it's no fundamental updates. I like this one. I like talking. I like this. I like this. I say it every day, but I like it again. So I
boom,
thought I
boom.
saw this today, and this was very relevant. JT,
Crude
um,
oil
the crude
experience
oil, because
significant.
we spoke about this last week, and we did run analysis on. Well, you more or less ran it, but I was here,
Yeah,
so I'm going
yeah.
to say we. You did run analysis on oil, and you were very bearish on it. And clearly,
Well,
if you look,
I'm not bearish on it. I'm just expecting a bearish, like a more downside move to give me a buying opportunity because my outlook on it is definitely bullish. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So for me, the fundamentals right now isn't the best to just like get swap fees. You get what I'm saying? It's like I rather like I said this to myself earlier today. I said I'm not interested in buying oil until I get a ceasefire. Cause that is just when you know you need to be buying oil, especially if it's at a really great price. And obviously the sentiment is gonna drag that down. If we get a ceasefire, oil may just crash straight to negative. You get
yeah,
so I'm just not. It's not a nah. I don't want to say it's it's a bad buy because you got to zoom out. We're gonna hop into the technicals again so you can see that. But yeah, that's that.
yeah. So Tony G, yo, how are ya? Love Tony. He's always around. Tony, we and that
Tony's in my
they
he's in my September mentorship. I think if this the same Tony, this profile picture look familiar, but I think he's in my September mentorship.
yeah. And then Daniel wants us to look at Euro knock. We'll look at that after Daniel.
Daniel is a true trader. The guy's too saucy.
Yeah,
The guy
I see him
he's
dropping heaps
he's
of
a
heat.
he's a 101. Like I taught him kind of like 101, but he's been down for the cause for a minute. Shout out to Daniel, my G.
As we just scroll through the fundamental updates channel, so the US dollar hits a 4-week high amid inflation pressures and central bank moves. Which, if you're on the calls last night, we saw that.
Yeah.
This one's an interesting one. I'm not too familiar with this, but hedge funds face losses amid volatility in New Zealand and Japanese markets.
I mean, institutions bought in at a great price, but price went lower. So I guess that's essentially that. I mean, hedge funds take losses too. It's nothing too bad. I
Yeah.
mean, we just know how to manage our risk. So yeah, I mean, nothing too
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. South African gold production declines for the ninth consecutive month. You can
Because
comment
who's
on this
mining
one.
gold? Who's mining
Yeah.
gold? Like for what, bro? Like give it. This guy, since we're talking about gold, this guy comes on my page and he's like, "Oh yeah, you talk about you don't take L's, but you said gold is going down, and y- you said that at 2,300 an ounce." And I'm like, "Bro, it's only at 25 now, 2,500." So
Mm.
y'all, let's think about this. Let's think about this, right? Hold on, I gotta change the setup because I want people to really understand this. I need y'all to understand this.
Look into his
If
eyes.
you look into my all right, so here we go. Seriously, if you was to go to Costco's and buy an ounce of gold for 2,300, right? And today you was to return that gold to sell it back to Costco's at 2,500. You only so far have made $200. That's all you've made because gold moved $200 from the price that you bought it to the price that you now want to sell it. So if you hold on to that gold and gold falls to 1980, that ounce of gold, you can take it back to Costco's, but you're only gonna get $1,900 for it. But you also paid 2,300, so you took a loss. Now, if you buy gold on a 9 times out of 10, y'all trading on an unregulated broker or an offshore broker, but let's just say you buy a CFD of gold. You don't own that ounce of gold that person at Costco actually own because they still have some tangible in the process. You don't because you're buying the price of it. There's no value of buying the price of gold at 2,300,
Yeah.
especially if it only wants to 2,500. That's not even a move in the market. So the only way you've made money is because you amplify your profits by using high leverage. That's just the logic, people. I didn't make up anything else in that process. It makes no sense for a CFD trader to over leverage at an all-time high just to make a small profit that they probably are not going to keep. A good trader is not a trader who make profits. A good trader is a trader who make the profits and they keep them. They don't tell y'all that they don't keep the profits that they make. All right, yeah, Matt. So yeah, that's gold.
We're
You
back.
don't need it.
You don't need it. Where were we? So we're at gold. Let's run through what actually happened today. Quick
Yeah,
little rundown. So
not a bunch of nothing. I mean,
yeah,
we were on
we're
live
on.
when CPI came out yesterday, right?
Yeah, so just a lot of that gold production we just spoke about.
Yeah.
Bit of more eurozone data.
We
Uh,
got that we got that drop in we got that drop in that eurozone in that unemployment rate, a nasty drop from
yeah,
7. What was it? 7 point? Did we report it? Where is it? I'm gonna get these guys. Let me see.
don't
It's
know.
on
Yeah,
Forex Factory. Let
It's
me.
not on here
I'll talk
yet.
about it. So it came out this morning. Um, trying to see what's today. Italian quarterly unemployment rate came out at 6.8% from the previous of 7.2. So it was a nasty drop in the unemployment rate. So yeah, but I mean, we have how many minutes? We got less than 15 minutes to talk about. I'll just go ahead and talk about it, bro, since like
Yeah.
we're going into it, right?
Do you
So
want to? I'll stop my screen share. Yeah.
ECB interest rate decision. Hopefully, you haven't married your analysis to Someone said he only would say so. He over leveraged. um. Shout out to
Talking
you,
about the.
Tony. Tony said he's enjoying the mentorship. Fire. We haven't even started yet, bro, but I'm glad you're getting there. So I said views lower today because you forgot to let bro, the view's gonna get up there. Just wait. All right, y'all.
Mhm.
So um yeah, so when we talk about the ECB rate decision today, right? We have to we have to look at what's going on in their markets, right? It's kind of the same thing that's happening in the US, but just at a slower pace. Nothing too crazy, nothing like nothing too bad, right? I definitely think they're gonna come out with a dovish tone because there is some weakness there. But with the small little push in that France inflation, there has been some slow in like Germany. There has been some slow in Italy as far as manufacturing, but we still had that hot service PMI out there as well, just like we had in America. It's not moving as fast as it is moving, or it's not overheating as fast as it's overheating in America. So do I think they can cut rates? They're forecasting it, expect what the market expect, but they definitely held rates back to back. Well, they held rates in July, so I wouldn't be surprised if they hold rates again because y'all got to think if they cut rates, it's just going to increase the spending, so this is going to bring more inflation. So they kind of have to time it at the right time, and just looking at other markets in the data, I just don't. Listen, expect what the market expect, but don't be shocked if they hold interest rates. If you marry your analysis to this, listen, I don't even think a rate cut in the eurozone is really going to weaken the euro unless you're selling it again, unless you're like trading it against the dollar or like a strong currency. But as far as like euro NZD, euro AUD, euro JPY, I don't think a rate cut is really going to affect those economies. Are also just like weakening faster than the euro. So it's not about the rate cut. It's about how the rate cut affects the economics. So they have a solid economy, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Leo
just
just
what it is.
Leo just said in the chat they've got a strong labor market as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So
interesting shit. And then what's coming up? We also got after the euro at 10:30 we have core PPI and
core
unemployment claims
PPI,
for the
bro.
US.
I mean, all right. So another thing we have to talk about. Yesterday, we saw that CPI come out. We saw. I see a lot of bro. This is why you got to watch these blogs because they ran with the story of inflation has fallen from 2.9 to 2.5, but it's like that's not the full picture. So it's like
Yeah.
somebody can read that headline and be like, "Yay, Feds are fighting the fight against inflation." But it's like, yes, year over year prices obviously are down from last year. Prices were up extremely high last year because yeah, but inflation peaked and it started to fall, right? Which what we kind of expected. But the Feds look at more of like the short term day to day. I mean, not day to day, like month to month. So they can kind of see where inflationary pressures are. So you can have a decline in year over year CPI, which is fair, right? That's great. Still far from 2% terminal rate, but the core is that insurance. It's that inflation that eats your pockets, right? Not the food, and they excluded that, right? Also, CPI year over year probably failed because if you look at energy prices last year and then compared to energy prices today, two totally different two totally different areas. Oil was like at almost 100 around this time last year. So now oil is at like 60 $68 a barrel. So that's that big drop coming from the energy sector, right? But I mean, obviously oil is great, but we still got to think about insurance, homeowners insurance, car insurance. All those things are still like inflationary, and those prices will continue to go higher if the demand keeps picking up. So today we're going into PPI. Now, PPI is producer cost, right? How much are businesses paying to produce the goods and services that the consumer is buying? That's PPI. Now, why does this matter? If PPI is increasing, that means the cost to produce whatever they're selling is costing them more money. So in economics, we have this thing called cost push inflation. Pretty much, the cost they push it on to the consumer, and that leads to more
Yeah,
inflation on the consumer. Is
yeah,
if
they're not
if
wearing that shit.
you get what I'm saying, bro? If
Yeah,
pepperoni costs me more, I'm just gonna make the pizza costs more, and I'm
yeah,
gonna make you
exactly.
buy it at that higher price.
Yeah,
So that's kind of it. Now you also have demand pool, and that's inflation just rising because the demand is just going crazy. Supply chains are getting better. If we look at China's data, right? China exports are up. China shipped to America.
yeah, okay.
China imports are down. America exports are down, and their imports are up. TikTok Shop is TikTok Shop because it's coming from China. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? That's what and that's where a lot of consumers are definitely putting their money in, like things like TikTok Shop. So there is definitely the demand out there. I don't know if you saw that video that I posted on my story on Instagram yesterday talking about, bro, you remember when I was telling you guys yesterday about how my friend, he's in the auto business, and
yeah,
he's talking about how people are taking like crazy loans at like crazy APR. So bro, just happened yesterday while I'm strolling on social media. I see a guy make a video talk about how a lady came in and she took a Mercedes with 90,000 miles. She got two repossessions, a 520 credit score, and she took that Mercedes at a 28% interest rate.
it's crazy. 28%. It's just like,
But it's not the crazy thing about it, bro. To me, I don't care about the person that bought the car. You get what I don't even care about that because she got two fucking repossessions. You think she gonna pay the car note on that car?
yeah.
No, she just need a car to drive, bro. The
Well,
problem is the problem
PJ said,
is hold on, let me
PJ
finish this
said it
before
was,
we go there. Let me finish this before I lose this. So the problem is with this issue is that a bank actually loaned her that money, and they're
yeah,
gonna package that loan in a bond. So somebody is gonna invest in that loan that's packaged in that bond, and they're gonna invest in that bond. And when she go delinquent on that payment, what you think gonna happen to that bond that somebody invested in? But the problem is the banks are making the borrowing process so much easier because people are tight on money. So for them to get clients, they gotta loosen up. They gotta drop like the requirements based on your credit rating. But bro, that shit just that overheats, and that's just like water boiling. And when it starts boiling, it hasn't even popped yet because that lady just got that car. She probably gonna make the first payment, and then the next two or three is over with, bro.
yeah,
That's a
yeah. It
bad
happens,
loan.
and that's only one story, so there'd be a lot of that going on. You'd imagine, when you,
Bro, I just saw another influencer, right? He's this young guy. He's a funny guy. He's like a live streamer. His name is like Jack something. He's a young guy. He bought a house for 1.9 and sold it for 2.2. And he's like flexing it. Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. He made $300,000, but this is the part what I tell people. He's just over leveraged because he put too much risk on the property. If you bought something for 1.9 and you sold it for 2.2, that's not even a risk to reward of 1 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put it like that in the
I mean, that's the only way you can put it. And then this is where it gets worse, right? So let's say he made money, right? What you think he's gonna do next with that 2.2? He's probably gonna go buy another mansion for like 2 mil, and then that mansion is just gonna not be that in that situation, and now you stuck with property taxes. Now your overhead, now your cash flow is just gonna be fucked because the housing market is gonna get tight. The U.S. housing market, it's not even hot yet. We just getting started, bro. If
yeah.
Kamala Harris win this election, like we just getting started. Like everybody is about to own a house in 2025. Like it's just everybody is getting a house for Christmas if she win this election on November the 4th.
Like
I'm
Oprah
telling,
Winfrey giving out
bro, you
cards.
get a house, you get a house, you get,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Inflation gonna go like this. Skew.
Well,
And
yeah,
then
we're loving
feds are
that
gonna
shit.
say, listen, y'all, hike these interest rates. Mortgage rates are low. So if we're in a situation where how many more minutes we got? We got like 6 more minutes before the data come out. If we're in a situation where mortgage rates are low, housing prices have fallen. The average home in America right now is back under, I think is back under 400,000. So now we're in that 300,000, 390 range, right? She's giving away 25,000 to first time homeowners. Mind you, first time homeowners means your first time buying a house in America. Think about all those immigrants, all those migrants that are new to America who need a home to buy.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
They are considered first time homeowners and they're going to get that money as well. So we're not just
what's
talking about Americans, we talk about migrants. We talk, bro, the migrants may get the money before the Americans because the Americans still have to go through the credit rating. Not only that, they also probably already own a home, so they can't even
yeah.
qualify for the first time
Yes.
buying program.
Yeah, how does it work over there, like in the US, in regards to you talk about immigrants and stuff.
Well,
You
let's not
talk
say immigrants. Let's say migrants. Let's say migrants.
migrants, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because I know here in Australia, it's like you got to have a really good credit rating. You got to provide like years of bank statements showing you don't spend much money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Is,
Not
is it
in
very similar
America.
over there?
I mean, to bro, America is a country that's based on capitalism. Like, even if you have a horrible credit rating, right? Even if you have a horrible credit rating and you are a OnlyFans star, if you can prove that you're making a certain type of money during the time frame that that bank is requesting from you and you can prove it, they will probably give you that loan. Now the only
Yeah,
difference
right.
is that the interest rate. What interest are you paying on it? Now, do you think it's smart for a bank to give somebody a home loan who is a OnlyFans content creator? Is that a recession proof income? Actually, bro, I don't know. The world
Well,
we don't know yet. Like,
it's not age proof because eventually the OnlyFans models will age, and so will their audience, and eventually they're not going to pay to see feet pics or whatever there is. I won't go into
listen,
detail.
bro, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. It's scary. I'm gonna tell you. I don't want to. I don't even want to give like say okay this is gonna happen because I mean the porn industry has been around for years. It's probably one of the biggest markets in the world, right? It's probably like top 10. I'm sure it's in top
Yeah,
10, maybe top 5, right?
we wouldn't know
So
though.
OnlyFans definitely falls somewhere in that category of
Yeah.
that. That they have
Well,
market cap in that area. So porn is recession proof.
well,
Like
what's
it
it's in
is.
here.
People pay for it. So
It's in
it's
here
but
actually.
what I'm saying, what I think is scary though, is like, is that gonna be the new normal to survive?
What's I'm just trying to find that post about the OnlyFans. So here we go. OnlyFans owner, whatever his name is, he earns over $1 billion in 3 years as the platform success soars. $1 billion to the owner in 3 years. That is fucking massive industry.
Bro. It's like it's so scary though, bro. It's scary. It's
It's
really
sad,
scary
really. Yeah.
because it's like
It's
ah,
promoting. It's just promoting that lifestyle, and you see what the OnlyFans models do on social media to get more clicks. Like that lady that was taking her undies off in public and putting them on like food and stuff, and then filming that to
yeah, that
promote
was crazy.
OnlyFans. Like just real degenerate stuff that it's pushing society in a weird direction. But
No,
anyway, won't go into that.
that's that weird stuff. To me, it's more about the tightness of the labor market, right? If TikTok gets banned in January, there are a lot of TikTokers who depend on TikTok to
Mm,
survive. Like I
mm.
know some people that are getting $4,000 checks from TikTok, bro. Like a month, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So if we have that and we have this tight labor market and we have inflation climbing, and then TikTok gets banned, and now everybody needs to go back into the workforce. Crypto bros need to go. This is gonna be a disaster, bro. The demand is gonna slow. So, bro, I'm gonna have to get out of my longs on the dollar when I start to see that overheating because that's not gonna be good for the U.S. economy at all. It's definitely probably sending stocks back to an all time high because prices obviously are gonna be dropping and the earnings are going to be there and they're not going to be hiring. So we got this rate cut decision in what? Oh, it's out. Hold on. It's coming out now. Let's see.
Boom,
Uh
boom,
did they
fresh.
cut? Did they hike? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what they're going to do.
So what was it 4.25 last time? They're forecasting 3.65. So it's good.
I don't think it's gonna be any crazy. After this, we can hop into the technical, so we can go into the technicals to see how the market react. But
Yeah.
dollar really not moving on it. I think I was listen out a dovish hole.
3.65.
It came out at 3 points. Oh, they cut as expected. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's go look at our Euro US. I'm gonna just go ahead and start with
Yeah.
Euro
Chuck it on.
USD.
So they're in a cutting cycle at the moment, really. Or they hold last 2 months and then
Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and hop into it. How we looking on Euro USD? It
Yep.
probably rallied exactly, bro. Look at this. Markets
Yeah,
didn't even move.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at my charts as well here. So but that's because they were expecting it, right? It's not doing anything too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm sure it's gonna weaken. I'm sure they're gonna be dovish for sure. Like
Mm.
this is gonna probably continue to sell off on Euro
I'm
USD. So
I'm short.
nothing too crazy.
I think most of us are short on the EU at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, but I think for me it was more of let me. Well, before I go into those pairs, let's start with our daily watch list. DXY, y'all, we haven't done anything. It hasn't really moved. Nothing really has happened. Somebody said they long on ECAD. Ooh, I think you long too early. Um, too early. But DXY still hasn't moved. Look like PPI can send us higher or consolidate back to that low. I definitely won't be selling at that level because you're still selling extremely low, even though it is on the intraday resistance. So yeah, PPI's got us hanging around the intraday resistance. That's that 4 week high that they was talking about on the dollar. Let's go to S&P. S&P rallied back up off of that just that low, consolidating. Nothing too crazy. If you need an entry, it's not bad. It's like a 50% correction in that range from let's see, from this high to that gap that it filled. Yeah, nice correction. Nothing too crazy. If we go to the high, you'll see right there. Nothing too crazy. But that's from an intraday perspective. Um, yeah, no move. Nasdaq
Yeah.
gave us a rally yesterday, still low. You see, people talk about Nasdaq took off, but it's like from where? From the 200-day moving average? Oh, okay, yeah, it bounced from there. That's what it did. What you gonna
Pulled
do?
pull, pulled back slightly.
When you're in a bear trend, markets make lower highs. That's what we call them. And then they make more, and then they make more. So you can't expect the market to do stuff like that. That's just what happens. But what's so important about this, you need to understand how to trade a bear market. You can't trade a bear market like a bull market. See, a bull market, that was a good sign to buy it and may keep rallying. But we're in a bear market, honestly, people, based on the fundamentals. And yeah, the sentiment. Nvidia had a Nvidia did a conference yesterday and it rallied off of Nvidia. Like Dow
What the?
Jones, just nothing. We came back to that low, bounced again. We filled that gap. I told y'all about that gap that needed to fill. We literally filled that gap and
Yeah,
bounced.
came down and
Boom.
wicked it and came down and
Knocked
wicked
it
it
out.
beautifully. Off it goes.
So now we can probably start to see some selling pressure. If we go back above this area up here, definitely getting in some shorts for sure. But I got in a short like over here. Yeah, back in July. So yeah. Uh Japan stock market. How that bad boy doing? That was nice. We didn't go all the way back to that entry, but yeah, we came there. Still held. Markets don't move, people. That's why we do this every day, so y'all can realize these markets don't move.
Yeah.
Apple regained some strength yesterday, barely. Still trading down.
Well, they
Nothing.
really, JT, the markets haven't really moved since we started doing the live streams. Really,
I'm
have
trying
they?
to. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
they're
out how
just
people
going.
been getting rich. I don't know how they been getting rich. Tesla, nothing. Same thing. Netflix. Did Netflix recover? Try to. Okay. Netflix. Oh, not a bad short, but hey, just watch your wrist. It's not bad though. Netflix is going down. Gold. Gold is literally playing with y'all emotions. Look at this. This thing hasn't moved since, bro. Gold has not really moved since March of 2024. It's literally just been consolidating, breaking some little highs. But if you know that your technical system, you know it really hasn't done anything like whatsoever, like
Yeah, it's
nothing.
sort of just look at those candles. They're just fucking all over the shop. Just a slow,
Silver. See,
slow
this is what I'm
grind.
telling people. When you're in a bear trend market, make lower highs. Do you see that? That's another lower high. This may be another lower high right here. Probably start selling off from there, but lower highs, people, short them. All right, what else we got? Keep giving it to me. GBP USD still trading down. Nothing too crazy. USD JPY hit a backflip. I mean, we hit that backflip and then boom, we just trading at that entry. But
If that
yeah,
does, if that does fully flip, we're on.
bro, this is going to the moon.
We're
It'd be nice. Ooh,
gonna
too
treat
easy.
UJ's like crypto. It's gonna go to the moon.
Ethereum still down, bro. Like how big? Somebody said Bitcoin rallied crazy yesterday.
Oh, those
Let me
yesterday
delete some
me
of
and
this.
JT were talking about the crypto bros, and
What did I tell you, bro?
they all went super stiff when they saw it start to push back. Like, yeah, secure your bag, add, put
That's
your
it.
life. Yeah. So anyway, whatever. We talked about them yesterday. We know crypto bros.
Yeah.
They're a little bit
So that's
annoying.
everything. Let's look at somebody said let's look at EuroCAD. I got out of EuroCAD. I was in a no, wait, bro, I sold EuroCAD. I'm in profit.
Yeah,
I'm tripping.
you sold that last Thursday or something. I think you on the call.
Bro, like right here at this high. Bro, I'm in profit. I need to check my position on it. Whoa. So yeah, that's EuroCAD. I'm not trying to buy EuroCAD till we get back close to this low though, y'all. Off that high.
um,
So I need you even see how this trend is holding up with it right there. Boom. So like I may buy it like down here somewhere for sure. Like below the 68.1. Probably gonna be the best. Maybe even if we come back and test this low on that support. If I'm telling y'all that Canadian dollar is gonna wake some shit up. I'm telling, just be patient. I know that, bro. That currency don't play. When it comes, it comes. I'm
It ain't
telling you, it
playing,
comes.
boy.
So I sold that bad boy. I sold GCAD too,
I
as
think yeah.
well.
If I remember correctly, JT, you sold them both back to back on the calls live last week.
Yeah. How many pips I'm in profit? I sold off this high. Like 193 pips. Not too bad. I need like 600. People be talking about they catch 10 pips. Like, are you a baby? What is 20 pips? You catch how can you change your financial situation catching 20 pips or
You
catching 30
baby.
pips? I don't know who taught y'all this stuff, but y'all need to tell them to stop teaching. Let's go look at Euro CHF.
The Euro
Crackling got
chef.
Euro Chef listed. Let me look at IC markets. Nice buy. You see, even with a rate cut, it didn't move the market. I mean, that's a solid. This is definitely. I got it in my buy right here though. Like, obviously lower. Let's see. It's about to go to the moon, people. That trend is solid. Boom. No, that could be a solid trend that's running off that high right there. Boom. See
Boom,
a rate.
baby.
We got a rate cut, and this didn't even dump. You get what I'm saying? That's what I be telling people. It's like, don't marry. We as CFD traders, y'all, we focus on the price, not the value. We
Yeah.
don't care about the value. You gotta focus on the price of the asset. When it's low, you buy it. When it's high, you sell it. That's all we're trying to do. But you have to have a system that you can follow that give you a risk to reward that turns it into a financial opportunity for you to build a system and strategy to where you can do it over and over again and you can run profitable. So yeah, that's just it.
Definitely I was like when I first started learning about fundamentals, I was definitely like overthinking it and overstressing that fact a lot. I was looking too
Everybody
much
overthink it.
I was looking too much at the day to
Look at
day, week
this.
to week data and not just
No
looking at the
move.
value, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No move on this bad boy. Still solid. I got in on Euro NZD right here, so I'm still in profit. That's what I was saying. Even if they cut rates, it depends on what currency you're buying and selling because this shit didn't move. And that was a nasty rate cut. But that definitely didn't move. That's holding solid just off of that. Not too bad. That was a nice high. But even if I
That's a
brought this
bloody
down,
a nice high, you reckon? That's like Snoop Dogg high up there, man. That's fucking
bro, no. You want me to tell you what's so crazy? I bought it right here and I went that high,
yeah. No,
and I'm still
that's what
in the
I'm saying.
position.
Like, can you explain why you didn't think about closing out up there? Because you would have been up hard
Okay, this is why. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Ask me that question again. Can I explain why I didn't take my profits?
because you looked at the monthly. But yeah, like
No, but I just wanted to say this because what if I bought it back in 2016, 2015? It's only going up. I'm like I can
yeah,
swing this up to this high. This is high to me, honestly. That's the high
yeah.
before we get a massive dump again. So why can't I swing this up to that high? Why can't I just hold the position forever? Why do I have to close it and take my profits, bro? Why can't I just hold it and get 78, 7,900 pips and just withdraw equity out my account as I'm building equity? You get what I'm saying? It's like, do you when you buy a house, right? Let me close this so y'all can get this logic, right? When you buy a house and when you buy that house, if you made a smart decision, is okay, hold on. So I'm gonna start over. So when you buy a house and it builds equity if you made a right decision with the house. You use fundamental analysis to determine if the fundamentals of the area is going to drive the price of the house up. That's the market driver. So you're looking at houses next to you, you're looking at the businesses that are in the area. That's the fundamentals. Now, when you buy that house and you live in that house, right? You don't have to sell your house to make money from the house that you have. In trading, you don't have to sell your position to really make money. So let's say your house now has $100,000 in equity. You can withdraw some profits without selling your house.
Yep.
Same thing on your trading account. You can run equity on your trading account. Most people think that some brokers actually allow you to withdraw out of your equity. So you
I
don't
love.
always have to close your positions, because the entry, you want to get a really good entry to where you can always just print money buying Euro ZAR and just holding it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, as
Yeah.
long as you know you're on the right side of the market, you're trading with the trend, you got in at a really great entry that you can survive volatility, your risk is managed. Why close a position? That's why I don't like what FTMO is doing to Australian traders, like coming up this month, because
Yeah.
bro, that's kind of stupid. It's like
I got. It's a bit of a disadvantage. I got like less than, well, 2 weeks now before I got to close them out. So obviously I'm in really good positions and we're up a good amount. So I'm going to hold that puppy until I get to that period, and then reassess. But look, it could be worse. I'm confident that we'll still pass. It just might take a couple more weeks.
bro,
But
that's
it is.
shitty, bro. That's shitty. I don't like that. FTMO, bro, that's shitty to me. I'm sorry. Traders should be compensated for that, bro. We talked about USD JPY, a bunch of nothing, bro. It's just there. Nothing really. It's just doing the same thing. Just trading it around this low. As long as
Oh,
this low is good, boom, that's just it. There's nothing too crazy.
we got PPI right now. So we had a
PPI's coming out.
rise. We had a rise in core PPI month on month.
Did we? Are you serious? Whoa.
Yep, 0.3.
What is unemployment claims looking like?
230,000. So
Ugh.
previous, it's roughly around the same. It's just a bit of an uptick
Mm,
of 3,000. But
I needed a
PPI
low. I needed a low. What's PPI month over month? What we looking like? I mean, I knew that PPI was
0.2,
going to
so
go up.
an uptick. Yep, they're both.
I told y'all this. Are we 3 for 3? Like,
Damn.
we're not rookies to this, my G.
Yeah.
Like, y'all better put some respect on the brand, on the name, on the education, my G. Nah, but that was too
How's the
easy.
volatility from that?
Um,
We got anything?
no,
Kinda,
but
not really.
we need to look at this Canadian data, those building permits, bro. -13 to a 22. Let's go look at EuroCAD now. Let's look at EuroCAD now.
See
See,
where we're
this is
at.
when
See
you
where
go
we're at.
look at it. Let's see. What did I look at? I looked on IC markets.
Oh yeah,
Okay. We didn't get we haven't did anything too crazy. Okay, cool.
yeah. I'm on
Let's look
CAD
at the
Yen,
let's look at the consolidating king.
USD CAD. We know you don't like that pair.
It just consolidates too much. So I bought it over here and I'm still in it from January. So it's like Dominic bought it right here. This guy, I think he bought it like right there. But I think this can go, maybe this
Put
is the support that's gonna
JT.
hold.
Just
Yeah.
hold on. Put it on your screen. Are you trying to show the charts?
Hold on, let me see. Let me Can you not see my screen? Oh, hold on. Boom.
It's
Here we go.
Forex Factory. Yep.
USD CAD. So
Yep, that's good.
I bought this back here at this low. So this may be a solid trend that's holding. If it is, like, that's just the consolidation that we're getting. Like, we can fall back to this low. So it's like I got a really good entry. I didn't take profits. Pull it back. If you wanted to buy it on the 61.8, that was a nice buy, but it definitely can go lower. It depends on. It's just I took this off my. It's just not even there. If I go down here, I will buy it. If I go extremely high, I will sell it. It's just that this is just like the king of consolidation, bro. Look at it, bro. It's just been consolidating back since 2022.
Yeah, it's it is. It's chop
Like
suey. So
it's the Canadian dollar and the US dollar, bro. They just consolidate
tomorrow we don't really have a lot going on with news. It's freaking a whole lot of nothing, as you'd say.
pretty much.
Um,
Yeah, tomorrow's an easy Friday. I think the markets are now. I mean, with this data, I mean, we did see some revisions on PPI though. We did see they were revised down previous month. Not too crazy. Uh, let's see. We got two revisions. We had a downward revision. Not too bad. Still net and positive if you do the revision in the gain. Still. Oh, unemployment claims. Okay, so the labor market is definitely tight. I was expecting to probably see this come in a little bit lower, but I guess not. I mean, up like an extra 3,000 isn't bad. That's why you didn't get a red. You just got a black. It wasn't too bad.
yeah, there's like a nut. Yeah, it's not worth being too dramatic about it.
Yeah, it's not too crazy. Once it get
Um,
to like 300 is when it's a big issue, but we far from
yeah,
there. We're far from there.
yeah.
But let's go back and look at these charts. Let's look at what else can we look at?
So
Yeah,
we actually
bro. That
had
was
Push and P. He said platinum if potential.
bro, I sold platinum long time ago. What's
XPT.
what's XPT?
Yeah,
I was like, what's the ticker for it? Which one? Yeah, this is where I sold platinum, bro. When I saw this was like $1,000, bro, I was like, "Are you crazy?" I sold the hell out of this, bro. I'm still in this trade. It's on my Involio account if you want to go look at it. But this was a nasty hedge. Let me show you. You can't do nothing with this market. This is long gone, bro. You gotta sit this one out. Where's that support that this is testing? Booyah. You see it? You see that support over there? That's that low
yeah,
that it rallied from. Up to this, really, I'll just say to this high. I'll just play with this high right here. But that bad boy is coming down back to 800. But yeah, I mean, it's not the best risk to reward unless you throw your stop above this fib level and probably try and swing it down to here. But it's not the best. It could be better.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sit
it's not
tight
the
with that,
best
baby.
trade. It's too
All
close
right.
to the 200-day, but it is above it. We know it's in a bear market. You're not buying above the 200-day. You're selling above the 200-day. But like I said, market create lower highs. Those are the opportunities. Boom. And that may be another lower high to continue to go low. Break that support, come back and retest, and maybe dump some more. And then boom, boom, boom. That's it. Too easy. What we got
Anyone else?
next?
We got someone's written put gold in, but we've already done gold. We talk about gold every day. So just watch the replay after this captain trade.
Yeah,
Chucks,
that was that.
Chucks
CPI
went.
was too easy. So let me ask you, bro. Let me stop sharing my screen. Uh and then we can go into the roast chat. There's some stuff
No,
we
wait,
can
there's a
talk about.
little bit of. I got a little bit of roasting I want to do today. I have a little bit of
Wait, bro, I just realized, are we like matching?
What do you mean?
Like our shirts are like the exact same color.
No, I got grey on, but I do have a khaki hat on.
Oh, okay. It looks like a olive green because the hat. It definitely looked like it's the same color. But y'all
Let,
gotta,
wait, let me match
yeah,
you. Let me match you.
you guys be there you go.
Yeah.
Now the blue is definitely
If
better.
anyone's wondering, I went on Facebook Marketplace and I met this guy. He just gave me this little light. And I was like,
Oh
it could
wow.
be cool. So I'm just playing around. It could be a little bit corny. I'm happy to take criticism. I won't get upset. So you can pick on me about it. Pick me a color. We'll pick the color, and you can go
Too
white if you
easy.
want. But anyway, sorry, I'm going off topic here.
No. But that PPI. So my question to you is like now because you are getting the fund, you're tapping into the fundamentals, right?
Mm-mm.
So now that we have an increase in PPI, we have an increase in core CPI, we have a lower unemployment rate. We have slow job creation. Do you think the Fed needs to cut interest rates?
Well, I personally, from my little bit of experience I got, I still think they will, but
Okay.
because of the pressures from outside, the election coming up, everyone's expecting it. But once again, I haven't been through a cutting cycle or a hiking cycle personally yet, so I'm not too sure. But
Yeah.
going off like what you say with all these CPI increasing, all that stuff, is it
Hmm.
enough to make them like want to hold off on it, or do you think that they're going to continue their game plan? Um, Once again, it's all a learning curve for me, and I'm loving just the experience of seeing it all unfold. But me
I want
personally, to
to.
have an opinion on it, I don't.
This is this is what
I'm
I'm
not.
gonna do.
I'm not going to
We're gonna
humbly
ask
sit here and say I know
confidently.
exactly. Yeah.
No, facts, facts. I just want us to use our resources, and we're gonna ask somebody that's very logical. We're gonna ask Chat GPT. So
we're doing the chat GBT thing. I love it.
I gotta give y'all Chat GPT, so y'all don't think that I just like think of stuff. I don't know what Chat GPT is even gonna say, but we're about to find out. So let's say, if we have, well, I don't say we, if an economy has high PPI, high month over month. What is it? CPI. We have to say low year over year CPI, low unemployment rate. What else do we have? We have increase in wages, in real wages. We have what else do we have in the US, bro? We have high
Um,
month over month. Oh, we have low NFP and low jobs openings.
yep.
I think, oh, and then we had increase spending. Oops. Increase spending. All right, so what would the okay, I would
What
say
would
what would be the best thing for the feds to do with interest rates? Hope that's a good enough question. I
I
tried to be
reckon?
as
I
fair.
reckon you gave it a good input. I think we'll get a
I
pretty
think I
reasonable
think I gave
answer.
it. I think I gave it a nice. All right, so we're gonna go through it and let's see. So first, they say high PPI. This indicates the cost of goods at the producer level is rising, which can signal further consumer inflation if producer pass cost to the consumer. I just said that
Which they will.
with the
100%.
with the pepperoni. All right, high month over month CPI. This suggests that consumer prices are rising month over month, indicating inflationary pressures in the short term, which is fair. Low CPI year over year. This shows that inflation is relatively low compared to the same time last year, which could imply that inflation is not running too high on an annual basis. Low unemployment rate. A low unemployment rate generally indicates a strong labor market, which can support higher inflation as people are earning and spending. Increase in real wages. Rising real wages indicates that workers are earning more, which can further fuel consumer spending and inflation. Low NFP, this suggests that fewer jobs are being added to the economy, which might indicate a slowdown in the labor market, right? Low jobs, fewer jobs opening might signal weakened demand for labor, which could eventually dampen wage growth and inflation. Increased spending, higher consumer spending supports economic growth, but can also drive inflation. Now, recommended action for the Federal Reserve. Let's see how smart ChatGPT is. So, given the combination of high short term inflation and rising producer costs, along with a strong labor market, the Federal Reserve might consider raising interest rates. to combat the inflationary pressures. The increasing spending combined with inflationary signals from PPI and month-over-month CPI suggests that inflation could accelerate, which the Feds want to control. However, low CPI year over year, low NFP, and low jobs opening indicates potential soft spots in the economy. The Feds may opt for a moderate rate hike rather than an aggressive one. This approach will aim to curb inflation without overly constraining economic growth, especially considering the weakness in the labor market. In summary, the best course of action would likely be a cautious interest rate hike to balance controlling inflation while being mindful of potential slowdowns in job growth and economic activity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes.
I I didn't say it.
You didn't say it. I saw you type it in. Well,
I didn't say it, bro. that
well, that's
so
that, that's interesting because so you reckon, like, what are the chances that, knowing everything we know now and everything you just showed us, what imagine the outcry and rage would be if they actually hiked rates? What would be the repercussions?
I mean, it depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah,
To
that's what I
me,
mean.
it's no
Like,
repercussion. Is
mm,
nothing but more profit. You get what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well,
So
we're
it's
happy.
like you have to understand the risk when it comes to the macroeconomics. Like we can't be we can't be so married to a direction because we're stuck in drawdown. And I think a lot of traders do that. Not even just traders, investors. They get in positions and they go in drawdown, and now they're relying on hope. Because if you look at the data, I said it yesterday, we got to follow the data. We can't go off of a headline. We can't go off of what Fox News think. We can't go off of what CNN thinks. We have to look at the data that comes out. When the Feds sit down and they have a discussion about inflation, bro, they look at the data. So the best thing that we can do as retail traders, because we're retail traders, so we have to maximize as much data we get to give us an edge, right? Hedge funds get way more data, they get way more insight than we do. So that process is a bit easier for them. They can hire people to figure it out. They can like they can delegate who needs to look for what, and then all of those smart people come together and make financial decisions with the hedge funds money. But as retail traders, we pretty much got to be everything in the hedge fund but for ourselves. So you have to look at that data and you have to understand what the data is saying, right? Because these blogs are just going to run the story that's going to give them the most clicks. Everybody want to see inflation coming down. Did y'all not just see Trump get smoked in a debate, and he's literally telling y'all inflation is high? He literally told y'all, the president that y'all want to win told y'all inflation is high. And those blogs are running the idea that inflation is down. And that's just not what the data, I'm sorry. The data is also saying inflation is down, but Trump is 10 steps ahead. He knows that that data that y'all seeing is lag data. So the inflation that he's talking about is probably going to come October. Bro, if October prints a hot inflation report, I'm gonna have a good ass Christmas. But some of these people are gonna have a horrible holiday, a very, very bad holiday.
We're gonna
And
have a
the only thing that's gonna save them is Kamala Harris. Kamala, that's the only person that can save them because Trump ain't gonna save you. No, sir. Trump is not gonna
Right.
save you.
It's roast time, okay?
Who we roasting today, my guy?
Like, I posted this, I shared it. This James guy, he's just, it's stock standard Twitter sort of money dude. He's got all these different recipes for making millions in life and business, and he coaches people, and they're like, they just, they're gurus
Wait,
at everything.
he sell something?
Well, yeah, he does. So he's just explaining here,
Okay.
AI makes millions in Forex because it doesn't trade with emotions. And there are three
Huh?
types of people: who can't trade and lose their money within 1 hour, who learn trading for 3 years and are finally profitable, who use AI signals and make $5,000 in their first day. If you want to belong in the third group by making $5,000 in your first day, just reply Forex and he'll DM you the info. But you must be following him. So clearly it's not engagement farming or anything. I just sort of let him know. I've
Look
been
at you, people. I know this looks dreamy, but this guy's full of shit. It, bro. Okay, first off, just go up. I
yeah,
just got so many bones to pick with this, right?
these are his results on
No,
a
let's not even go to the result shit. Let's just go back to the
yep.
tweet.
Let's pick it apart. I can
Pick it
go through his
apart.
profile. And we can pick him apart as well if you want to.
All right, so no, I want to go through this tweet. The tweet has this up there. So AI makes millions in forex, right? That is a claim that doesn't have any research
No,
to it. So it's just a claim. We need the source that AI makes million in forex. Like we need the source
like
that
what is
actually
he
did a
even?
study. We
What
need
is
his
he
case
even?
study.
What is he even
So
talking about? Is he talking about a bot? Is he talking about a chat GBT script? Like
exactly,
AI is so. Give us some
it's
context, James. Come on, James. What are you doing, James? Tell us what's going on, James. You can't just be saying
so
this sort of stuff and just post all this bullshit and tell us to believe it. Come on, James.
yeah.
Unreal.
The next thing he says because it doesn't trade with emotion. So his answer to his own statement is because it doesn't trade with emotion. I know people who don't trade with emotions that still don't make money. So that has nothing to do with it. It's people who trade with extremely low risk. They don't make good money because they're not confident to risk and they just don't make money. Now,
yeah,
this shit right here is just horrible. And
yeah. So this is his
no, just
daily.
stop. Just stop. Just look at this, bro. If you went to Costco's and bought gold at two at his entry price, because that's the
Yeah,
price that you'll buy it,
two
which is
thousand
25,
five hundred one.
and then you went and returned it at 2,508.
What is this
Wait,
is clear.
how much money would you make? You'll make like what, $7? That's like $7. Hold on, you make
This
like seven. You make $7. So
this
he made 1,200 bucks in a $7 move. How?
So clearly, wait, look, if you look at this, these are all the same timestamps. So clearly, he's opening however many trades that is at the exact
No,
same price.
that's his AI. That AI stupid as hell, bro.
It's all this guy's done is set up a bot and cherry picked good results to pop it on here to fucking lure you into a scam. If
No,
you,
he didn't cherry pick no good results, bro. None of those results are good. That's not
I'm
cherry
talking,
picking good results.
you
You can't give
you're
him
looking
that.
too far into it. I'm talking about
No,
profits.
no,
Okay, that's
no,
what I
no,
mean.
no, 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 no. I'm not looking too far into it. You can't give him that. He didn't cherry pick no good results. You can't give him that credit. The
He
fuck?
cherry picked. He cherry picked blue. Does that sound better?
Yeah, he
Okay.
screenshot something that he know dumb people would believe.
Correct. That's what I meant. But man, you take every word I say way too literally. I'm trying to put it into
Bro, I'm a
context.
no, I get what you
Yeah,
said.
I don't know if
But you
you're
gotta
trying to
think. No, you gotta
beef.
think about social media, bro. Somebody can just take that one part of what you said and make you look like you said that that was good.
Yeah, well, but that's life, and I couldn't
Yeah,
really give a fuck because that's not what I meant. But
but we know it's not good.
yeah, we know it's all bullshit. Everyone knows it's all crap, and clearly he's got a pin post. He's made 35 grand online, just a stock standard fucking Twitter money, bro. It's like, how did I achieve this? And they have a huge thread on how they changed their life. They bought their mum a BMW. You know the standard shit. It's all the same. Anyway,
Is that like a course that they because all of them have that same format? Like
yeah, it's
they
like
have this.
yeah. So join his free Telegram, but clearly you get pulled into something else. So we don't know. We don't know what he's selling, but obviously it's something. If you look at the comments on this, it's actually quite. It's sort of sad because everyone,
Oh,
JT,
trash.
because everyone started commenting Forex, like he said, and he's like, I can't DM you. You must follow me. Same deal, Forex. I can't
Okay.
DM you. So clearly it's engagement farming. It's to get his followers up. So we see what he's up to. It's all, this dude is full of, I think he's trolling there. It's kind of humorous.
I mean, I just can't take anybody serious like this. Like this is See, people like this, it's so scary because, bro, the SEC need to hire somebody that that watch social media. That just because, bro, if anybody, bro, this is just tragic.
Here we go. So make $10,000 passively with Forex. How? Oh, this you'll love this one, JT. So get a funded account, have a plug inside a prop firm to pass your challenge. I'm assuming he means a bot. Find a Forex trader to do a 50-50 profit split. Have $1 million in funding. Forex trader makes 2% gains per month. You make 10%. You make $10,000 per month passively. Reply fund. Like this
I
guy
don't,
is
I
talking
don't even,
absolute smack.
I, I don't even think this is the guy who's on the picture. Just being honest, like
Yeah, let's have this.
I
This is
don't
like the
even think.
biggest scam.
I think this is probably just, yeah, that's not that guy. I don't think that's
Yeah,
that guy. It can't be that guy. That's probably just like, bro, complexion save you in this industry. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is let me just be quiet. But yeah.
yeah,
Um this could be from like a developing country and they
yeah.
just using this whole play to listen, don't fall for that nonsense. But bro, go to my page, bro, and let's watch that recent video that I posted. Hopefully it can play the audio on here.
Oh, I need to go to you. Sorry.
Down,
There's
down, down.
us.
Keep going, keep going.
This
This
one?
one. Yeah. Can it play the audio though?
How it should. What I mean
Okay.
by that is I used to
Oh,
trade every pair.
hold on,
Euro
hold on.
USD.
Let me try to make that full screen. Can you make it full screen?
Was that
Blow it
was
up.
that playing the sound just then?
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely playing the sound. We
All right.
have to do this. I have to
Can
do
everyone
this.
can everyone hear this? Hopefully.
I only trade Nasdaq now.
Right, okay.
US 100.
What's the reason behind that?
It tends to behave how it should. What I mean by that is I used to trade every pair.
Right.
Euro USD, GBP USD, whatever. But their behaviors, sometimes they just don't correlate with what I expect should happen. But Nasdaq, whenever they traded Nasdaq, their life changed. And I just thought, why? But then now that I've stuck to it and I've actually watched how consistent it is in terms of what it should do, I was amazed. So that's why I kind of just stuck to just trading Nasdaq, because I see that just works most of the time. Even just backtesting, I can see 80% of the time it just works and really good.
Would you say that's played a massive role in the
Oh, that's
success
that
you've had
James guy,
recently
he's
with
adorable.
being profitable?
That is the reason.
that
Yeah,
is
I
the
would say
reason.
that is the reason. After staying with just trading Nasdaq,
Yeah.
it's just like my win rates has skyrocketed.
Right.
It's actually insane. I only trade Nasdaq now.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
US
Enough of
100.
that
What's
shit.
the reason behind that?
It tends to
Bro.
behave
Could
people-
how it should.
could people
What I
hear
mean
that?
by
'Cause
that
I
is
couldn't
I
hear it
used to
on
trade
my end.
every
Can you put
pair.
it in the chat?
Euro
so we can hear?
USD,
'Cause
GBP USD,
we're sort
whatever.
of
But their
figuring out
behaviors,
technical
sometimes they just don't correlate with what I
live
expect
here,
should
so
happen.
I know
But
JT can hear it, but I
Nasdaq,
couldn't hear it on my end.
No. We can hear it. We can hear it. But bro, what are your thoughts? Come on now. What are your thoughts on this?
To be honest, I couldn't really hear it because I wouldn't play through my thing.
Okay. So I'll let you know what happened. So he asked this guy, what do you trade? The guy says he only trade NASDAQ, right? He only trade NASDAQ. He used to trade other pairs like GBP, Euro USD, but now he only trade NASDAQ and he pretty much know how NASDAQ work.
Yeah, of
What
course.
what 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 are your thoughts on hold on. Oh, so what are your thoughts on people who only trade one market?
Well, they're really reducing their upside dramatically. Like, where's their opportunity? Is there opportunity in a market every day? No, there's fucking not. It's very rare. So where's your clearly they're just trading small time frames and chart patterns. Clearly, right? There's no secret about that. But yeah, I hear Q Banks talk about it. He's like, yeah, you got to get to know your pair. It's like a girlfriend saying all that shit. It's like, what the fuck? They trade
So
completely different.
devastating.
Um,
Well, I don't want to say they trade differently. I don't think they can trade at all because this is this is the biggest thing, right? One of the core principles in trading is diversification. You can't diversify your portfolio if you buy one asset. It's impossible, people.
yeah,
If you let's just say you are a real estate investor, not somebody that's investing in financial markets. Let's just take it. Let's connect it to something that will make it make sense to you, right? Because if you're on here and you got GU specialist in your social media bios, you probably should delete it because you look dumb. All right, or if you got gold special, like you look really you look uneducated. I'm not gonna say dumb. You just look uneducated, right? So if you are a real estate investor and you buy one house, right, and you come back the next day and buy the same house, and then you come back the next day and buy the same, you just bought the house. You keep buying the
Yeah.
house. All right. Now let's take it like this. Let's say you go into the mall. You go to the mall to go shopping, right? And then you go into H&M, right? All right, great. You bought some out of H&M. The next day, guess where you're gonna go to? H&M. All right. And then the next day, guess where you're gonna go to, bro?
H&M.
H&M.
Couldn't have guessed. Couldn't have guessed.
But on the next day, where do you think I'm gonna go to?
Quicksilver. I know
No,
what you're getting at.
H&M.
Sorry. Yeah, I had
So,
to just burst your
throw
bubble.
a curveball. But the point I'm trying to make is you can't diversify your portfolio if you only shop out of one store. NASDAQ is a store inside of a mall, right? So
Yeah.
your broker is the mall and they give you all the stores that you can shop at. And you go into NASDAQ. That's it. You can't
Yeah, it's
you can't diversify. So if you see somebody say they trade one pair, that's enough for you to know that you need to stop listening to whatever they're talking about.
well, they're clearly just trading chart porn. They're they're the ones sharing their charts that always share charts but no results. The people that just share charts and say, I am the greatest, I am God, I'm the sniper, all that stuff, but they never actually show results. It's always just a chart that looks
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah. But bro, this is the other thing. If you think about it like this, right? So
King
let's just
T,
say somebody said,
King
"What are you talking about? If it pays, makes me money, who cares?" I think that's the problem with most traders because they think that they can say stuff like, oh, okay, if I make money from it, then no, that's not how this works. People make money in the casino.
yeah.
They do. People make money in a casino. If people, you can start a drop shipping store online and you can make money. You can have one sale, just one sale. You made money, but you probably invested more than that one sale. So people who think like King T are people who lack education because when you have the education, your brain wouldn't process that to think like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So your brain wouldn't go to a point to say if a single pays make me more money, who cares? Because it's not about making the money. You're a trader, so you got to go in the market and do it again. And I know you can't do it again because you're trading the same market. Like it's nearly impossible. People who buy or invest in the S&P index or a Nasdaq ETF, they don't trade it. They just buy it once a year and just let their money go. You get what I'm saying? They're not
Yeah.
hopping in the S&P index, taking their money out, going back in, taking their money out, going. It only moves 20% a year? If it moves 20% a year, how do you expect? So that means if you bought it at the lowest of the year, bro, if you bought it at the lowest of the year, you put $1,000 in there and then you let it go to the all-time high of that year. That's a 20% move in a year. So you just made what?
200
200
bucks.
200
Yeah.
bucks in a year move with no
Yeah.
leverage.
Yeah.
So King T, you have to make it make sense. I'm not I'm not saying don't do what you're doing. If you want to do what you're doing, be a part of the dumb money. We need you in the market for liquidity. But I just want you to make it make sense to how you making money. You making money, but you're not keeping the money you making.
King T should join the Discord, and then he can debate with the others that trade this way, and then they can have friendly debate, and we can get to the bottom of this. King T, join the Discord, join the group. Let's have a good discussion about this because
I don't think you should do that. I think you should join the mentorship. That should be the first thing you do because you got some loose and screws. You got some loose screws in there. So you got to sharpen those screws, bro. Like in the nicest way. Like that's how I can say it. Because at some point, the thing about this trading space, bro, is like I'm pushing 30. I'm 29, right? I'm 29, and I can't get up and like make dumbass comments like this, or I can't let people make dumb comments like this because we got other people watching. And it's like this shouldn't be something that you like joke or like make dumbass comments about your hard-earned money that you're investing. I don't care if it's 20 bucks. You had to earn those 20 bucks. Money don't grow on fucking trees, bro. So it's
Fucking
like
hard to come by.
if you're going to take your money, put it in markets and have that mindset, like you deserve not to make money. Like you I don't even care what you do with the money you made, but you don't deserve to make money. Like that's deep. Like you don't deserve to make money even if you made money. Like all profits in the markets aren't good profits. And when
Yeah.
I say that, it's like because you don't know how you did it. You may in your mind you think you know how you did it, but you didn't even make it to TP.
Well,
You
when I first started JT, I actually got like my first trade. I banked like $100 right off the bat
and
without
you
even
thought
knowing
you
what.
was and you
And
thought you
I,
was George Soros.
bro, bro, I walked over to the missus and I'm like, we're about to go fucking move out and buy a new house, honey. We're on, And then sure enough, got humbled. But I was
Wait,
like,
okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How much money did you have in the account to make that money?
$500, I think I might have put in there.
And
And
how
this is
much money
trading.
did you make?
I
How
was,
much
wait,
did
I
you
was
make?
actually trading Bitcoin with leverage. That was my first ever trade on
Wait, what,
Bybit.
bro?
On Bybit.
I'm
Don't go
glad we
hating, man. I was uneducated, okay? I'm happy to
I'm
admit it. I had no fucking
I'm
idea.
glad I'm glad you on the other side.
Yeah, yeah. Like I put money in Bybit, had all the leverage in the to trade derivatives, like you know, crypto derivatives over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I banked like $100 and I was driving around singing. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm about to be rich. And then you know how that always works out. You get humbled.
Bro,
I'm laughing thinking about it.
n-
Sorry.
never let a dumb person make money in the markets, bro, because they'll think
Hey.
they're the smartest person, bro. I'm just trying that's the bitter truth. Like, especially
Yeah.
nowadays, because you got an 18-year-old who do it and he think he fucking been doing this thing for 10 years and he just know. Like people be like, bro, they be like, I made $500, bro, with only $500. So then I say, okay, you made $500 with $500, right? So you just outperform almost every hedge fund on Wall Street.
You are a big dog. Yeah. Like the thing.
That's what you are. If you did that and you can do it over and over and over again, bro, you're trading better than almost every hedge fund on Wall Street, probably
Well,
in
we
the
all.
world. If you make 100% in like the day that they do it, because they be making 100% in a day. But then when I say how much you risk, they don't know that. They don't even know how much they risk. But then when they
It's just
tell me, when I ask them what their leverage is, they be like, "Oh, it's 1 to 5,000." So I'm like, "Okay, so you probably risk money you didn't even have. So you risk more. You risk more than 100% to make 100%.
yeah, like going to XNES and having unlimited leverage. Imagine.
The,
Um.
the the math ain't mathin'. That's the saying. The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah. I'm no mathematician, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Um.
Let's
What
talk,
else
let
we got
me
today?
let's do like a little market checkup. The dollar looked like it decided to give some little pullback. S&P looked like it still trying to rally a bit ahead of the market opening in 30 minutes. GU, let's see, kind of still holding. Nothing, bro. These markets are not moving. USD JPY pulling back a little bit. Bro, a bunch of nothing. Markets are really just waiting. That's just it. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Or Thursday. What do we get
Friday.
tomorrow? Oh, bro,
Friday.
it's tomorrow's Friday already.
Nothing really
So
tomorrow. It's pretty quiet.
yeah. Well, we get consumer sentiment. They're forecasting an increase, and then we have inflation expectations from the University of Michigan. So some more. We probably won't catch this data tomorrow. on the live stream because it comes out at like 4 p.m. So we'll definitely won't be on here. But yeah, I mean, we got the data. It's nothing much to expect. Another data point, ACE. We killed NFP, we killed CPI, and we killed PPI. Now we have interest rate decision on Wednesday of next week. We're gonna see how that bad boy play out. But other than that, bro, I think we
Yeah.
good. I think it's too
We'll be
easy.
back. We'll be back on tomorrow. Going to be creating a little bit of content tomorrow myself, so we'll be able to.
Nasty fire.
Yeah, and I think we've got some. I'm not going to. I was about to say some ideas on. I was quite. We're still online. I was going to say some stuff, but yeah. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow.
Fire.
Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your morning, whatever it is. Whenever you are.
Look, I hope you didn't lose a challenge or a prop firm account because the market didn't move.
Yeah.
Markets didn't move. Too easy. You guys be blessed. Stay positive, and we'll be back tomorrow.
See you all tomorrow. Take it easy. Love ya.
Too easy.
My chair. Shit.
Don't fall, bro. Don't fall.
And that was on